I mean, you know, I hardly know anything about this guy.
Well, there's not that much to tell.
I thought you didn't date him very long.
I didn't.
Well, it was obviously long enough for Lizzie to have a negative impression of the guy.
Daddy, can I go upstairs and play with Marina?
Hey, did you actually wash those hands, or is that a pretend
clean.
wash?
Looks spick and span to me. Go ahead, sweetie. Go ahead. Have a good time. I'm interested to hearing your answer to this. Why do you think that this teacher that Lizzie obviously doesn't like would remind her of this guy in Arizona?
I think it's pretty obvious, Philip.
Well, it's not to me.
Lizzie obviously wanted to get a reaction out of you, and it looks like it worked.
Why don't you want to tell me about him?
It's just not a time in my life that I want to remember. And I don't see why you are making such a big deal about this.
I'm making a big deal out of it for the same reason you made a big deal out of Harley and me. If this guy was a part of Lizzie's life, I feel like I've got a right to know.
Okay, fine. What do you want to know?
A name would be good for starters.
Carl. I was dating a guy named Carl.
And?
And that's it. I mean, there's not much to tell. We didn't go out very long.
Why not?
Because it became clear it wasn't going anyplace. I didn't gel with him, and neither did Lizzie.
And that's all there was to it?
Yes.
Does he try to get in touch with you anymore?
No. No, Carl was very taken with me, and, he didn't take our breakup very well, so I thought it was best to just stop all contact. I didn't want to give him any false encouragement.
Okay, this is the bottom line. The bottom line is I look at Beth, I look at her patterns of behavior, and I see a woman who is desperate to the point of being dangerous.
But Philip, as many other men would also feel, just see her as vulnerable.
Exactly. I mean, she is vulnerable. She is that, but she needs professional help. She doesn't need Philip. And every time I say that, I just come off looking like a shrew.
And then she looks better.
Exactly. So there's my problem. How do I show Philip that Beth is not at all what she seems to be?
Well, you could do nothing. I do realize that patience is not a strong suit of yours, but if you did nothing, I'm sure that in time he would see what a manipulative person she is.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Patience is not a strong suit of mine, so forget that idea.
Oh, Harley, it's just that the things you're trying to prove here, they're so far-fetched. Do you honestly believe that she set up all these accidents just to manipulate people?
She did it once, maybe more. And look, it worked like a charm.
Yes, but she could have been seriously hurt. That's an awfully big risk that you think she's willing to take.
And Philip is an awfully big prize. And I really think this woman will do anything to get him back.
Mommy cried a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she must have really been missing Daddy, huh?
No. It was the other man. I hated him. He made my mommy cry all the time. And then I'd have to take care of her.
Lizzie, what other man?
Bad man.
Hey. Did you find out anything?
Yeah, detective buddy of mine had a very interesting piece of information on this Raines woman.
Yeah, what?
It seems your friend Beth was nuts about this guy she was dating, right? Carl, somebody.
Yeah, and?
Well, he dumped her, flat. But that's not the half of it.
can't believe you brought me here, Michael, to talk me into chasing your dream, not mine.
Josh, I need you to bear with me for just a
You're
little
not
bit
even
longer.
listening
Josh,
to me,
Josh,
are you?
I am
You're wasting your breath. I don't want to hear any more thoughts or theories or ideas or pleas in the name of science.
Josh,
I don't want to hear it,
Josh,
okay?
if you would just look.
I don't want to look. I don't want to see any more medical reports or charts on cloning, Michael. It's way too out there.
Josh, no, it's not. It's not too out there. Josh, this is not men from Mars. This is science.
You
and
know,
it's real, and it's happening,
I've been
Josh.
a pretty good guy up to this point. I covered for you with Alan. He could have you brought up on assault charges, Michael, and for that matter, so could I.
All I am asking you to do is just withhold judgment for a little while longer. Josh, give me a chance.
No, I'm not going to do that. I've made up my mind.
Michael, I'm glad you're back. Oh, excuse me.
Vicki Brandon, this is Josh Lewis. Josh Lewis, this is Vicki Brandon. Vicki's my lab assistant.
Hello?
Hi.
Everything's okay? The job's going okay?
Yeah, look, I'm happy to help, all right? Especially after the lab shut down. But, Michael, this is way more than I signed on for.
Will somebody please tell me what the hell is going on here?
You don't know how much this means to me.
I wasn't sure what you were going to say. I mean, you really are okay with this, right?
Okay, I'm thrilled. I never wanted you to quit anyway. I trust you so much.
I didn't mean to bail on you, Michelle. I really am sorry. I know trust is a delicate thing, and with everything that you've been through, I just hated thinking I'd let you down.
You mean like Jesse?